be the official part 4 of the mule deer grind. However, what this is going to be is mule deer Great One grind content, along with some Q&A on how to start a grind, because I've been getting this question. So, I don't know where to start. So, whenever you first decide that you want to do a grind, you decide what animal that you want to do. Hello? Oh, there they are. You want to look up, or you want to figure out what map you want to do next. After you figure out the map you want to do it on, you need to figure out how many zones you're looking for on that map for that species. So, for instance, on Asiki Ridge for mule deer, we have about 25 to 30 zones that we need to be able to start initiating respawns and actually get consistent, results. So, whitetail on a map, that they'll have their own, amount of zones you need to find. Like Reventuli, I forget what it is. I did the grind, but I forget what it is. And then, but Rancho, it'd be different. There's a different amount of zones you need to find. So, besides that, or after that, after you figure out the animal and you figure out what you want to do, it does not look like a 3 from this far away. What you then want to do is find the drink zone, find the drinking time, and go around all the lakes on that map. I mean, hunting drink zones is the most productive way to grind any animal, whether that be, you're just grinding for rares or a diamond, or you're actually trying to get a great one. Drink zones are the way to go. So we're gonna take this guy out here real quick. Best maps for each Great One. Oh, I'm happy that I did my whitetail grind on Reventuli. I think that is definitely the easiest for whitetail. Yeah, whitetail's definitely Reventuli Coast. Yeah, Moose, Medved. Dude, I don't know how I would feel about doing Moose on a snow map, though. Like, I feel like staring at a white screen. Like, I mean, it'll give you headaches and stuff, Wait. Oh, Black Bear for sure, Silver Ridge Peaks. Pheasant, Salsweezan Park, obviously. Fox, Salsweezan Park. What are we missing? I think we pretty much just went through all of them. Anyway, hold on. Back to it. Oh, wait, no. Hold on, we gotta switch. We're checking this one out now. Once you find your zones, you want to start shooting down your zones. So, when you find your zones, like say, we're going to use whitetail for instance. You're doing a whitetail Great One grind. You find the amount of zones you need to find. You're going to want to start shooting your higher level animals. So for whitetail, you're going to want to shoot your 2s and obviously your 3s. I would put red deer on Te Auro as well. Um, for the best map to do that on. Just lost my train of thought. Just completely lost my train of thought, guys. Wibble Wobble distracted me. Wibble Wobble distracted me. We have any big bucks down there, or just small little guys? Excuse me. So, yeah. So for whitetail, you'd shoot your 2s and obviously your 3s. But you can leave small 2s. The best way that I found to do the grind is hard managed. It produces a lot more trophies. And that's just the way everybody does it is a hard managed grind. For the most part. Oh, there's a big boy there. Okay. Now, for mule deer, obviously I'm shooting my 3s, my 4s, any 5s I come across, but I'll leave small 3s. Was there, like, that one's actually, hold on. That one looks way bigger than that one. I don't know, mule deer are weird looking from like a side profile. I think that's our only shooter on this lake right now, is that one. Is that a... Oh, I thought for a second that was a Mela. It's not, though. So you find your zones, figure out what you want to do. You're going to want to set up tents. And tents can be tricky because you can't put them too close to the zone or it'll spook the animal when you spawn in. But you also can't put them, you know, you want to make it as convenient for you as possible. So oh, I hit him. I got him again. Oh my gosh. I mean, he's definitely a dead buck, but what are you gonna do? So, like, for instance, I have my tent right here, and it covers 2 lakes, but it's 260 plus out. I like to be safe and do 280. And once you get the tent set up, then you can start going through and doing tripod stands if you have them. Tripod stands really help. They don't put as much hunting pressure on your zones. They let you kill more animals. They're just all around good. They're expensive, but it's just, I couldn't imagine doing a grind without, I mean, tents and tripods are expensive, but I wouldn't be as successful as I am. The tent's 197. That's how far it needs to be. Thought it needed to be like 280. Anyway. So tripods. Absolutely, positively. If you can't do a tripod, I've done tripods. I mean, on my fallow grind, I did tree stands, ground blinds, and tripod stands. Yeah, tent tripod glitch. Actually, I believe Wibble Wobble and I did a video on that. Did we end up doing a video on that? Or did we just do it and not film a video on it? I think we did a video on it. Or I think it was in a video. Um, so troubleshooting. Troubleshooting on your grind. If you're going in your zones and you're doing your rotations and you stop getting respawns, like, you know, you hit up the same zone and it's consistently, like, it's just the same. You go through 3 rotations and there should be a respawn there, but there's not. There's a good chance that you need to go out and you need to find more zones. A lot of animals have solo zones, in which case, I know fallow do, muleys do, and in those solo zones, if you kill off that solo zone, you're going to find another solo zone. So if you need 60 zones to get consistent respawns and you're not finding your respawns in a zone, there's a good chance that there's a couple other zones or a couple solo zones out there that you need to find. I only shoot 2 males, whether I have a tripod, I don't have a tripod, whatever. I only shoot 2 bucks out of a zone per rotation. At most. That's it. Hello? Where are you? They just decide they don't want to show up. Oh no, there's that one. Okay. Guys, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the live chat or comment on the video. I know I'm kind of bouncing around. I'm kind of wishy-washy on the whole thing. However, I'm trying to give you guys some pointers. If you're doing a herd managed run and you do only shoot your bigger bucks or your bigger males, what helps you is you end up getting main zones or primary zones and secondary zones. So your main zones and your primary zones, they're your shoot zones. So eventually you'll knock down your zone count. Like on my Reventuli coast, I had like 13 zones that were my excuse me, my main zones out of like the 60 that I had to find total. So you shoot down your secondary zones and then you end up with main zones that, you know, that they end up getting the big bucks and the better respawns and everything else. It doesn't mean every now and then you should still go back through and check your secondary zones just to make sure, or, you know, just to see if they ended up being a solo zone on whatever lake. So, definitely go through, like, I think I was doing every 3 or 4 rotations, I would go back through and check. See, he's a small 3. He's a really small 3. So, we might just leave him go. Another thing I want to recommend that could help you go through and do your grind faster and more efficiently. I use the 300 on anything that isn't like diamond potential. And it puts them down quicker, faster. You know, if you make a semi-bad shot, you don't really have to worry about it. They're going to go down. It's more expensive. However, if you're accurate and you drop them, like a vital shot on a mule deer with a 300 drops them. So, what are we gonna do? Check out that little lake there. Does anybody have any questions, comments? Guys, if you're watching this, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I'll probably go through eventually and make dedicated videos for a whitetail grind, dedicated video for a mule deer grind, you know, just so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about a little bit more, if that makes sense. Dude, I still have yet to see a level 4 sheep. There is no level 4 rams. They do not exist. Not on this map, anyway. I don't think we've ever had one, honestly. But, yeah, pretty much you just want to keep hitting your rotations and hitting your zones, and eventually, you know, for some it's few, for some it's very many. You will eventually spawn a great one. I mean, it will happen. Like, I can guarantee you will spawn a great one. It's just when and how many kills it's going to take you. That's the random. I mean, I can guarantee you will eventually spawn a great one. If you grind and you put in the work, you will. No matter what great one it is. If you do it right, you will spawn it. Is it going to take you a couple hundred kills like my whitetail grind? Is it going to take you, you know, 1,200 kills like my fallow grind? I'd say, yeah, an average great one grind's probably 1,300 to 800 kills. Or, I'm sorry, I said that backwards. 800 to 1,300. However, like I said, sometimes you get lucky. Doesn't even take you that many. 2 great ones and 650 kills. Yeah, that is extremely lucky. That is extremely lucky. That's one, dude, all these level 3s, there's not a single 4, I'm telling you. Level 4 rams don't exist on this map for me. Check this out, see if we have a mule deer zone. No, we don't, unless it's over here. Nope. Check this over here real quick. No mule deer zone. Yeah, it is all a random number generation. It is all RNG. Every bit of it is RNG. See, we're going to be doing more tripod stands because my zones that I really want to be hitting right now, that I want to go check the respawns on, they're I don't know how to say it. I mean, they're like overpressured right now. There's only like 25 to 30 zones for mule deer on Asiki Ridge, so I mean you're kind of stuck. If you build up a lot of hunting pressure, I mean, got a 4 over there. Two twos. That's a big 3. I mean, that is a big 3. There's a good chance we're going to be able to get the 4. And that 3 over there. Dropped them. Apparently there's another level 3, and he's also a small one, so we're going to let him go. He's also obviously pretty deaf, because you just didn't hear that, but okay. $2 today? That's awesome, bro. That is awesome. But yeah, if you guys have any questions whatsoever on your grind and you're watching this video back, please don't hesitate to leave a comment, ask a question. If it's a good topic or if I get asked the same question twice, I'll do a whole video on it to help you guys out. 221. This looked like a big 4. I don't know. The rack just kind of looked big. I don't know. 246. Not the biggest, not the smallest. We should, hopefully, be seeing a diamond here in the next couple episodes. That would be more than ideal. That would be amazing. What's up, guys? Do me a favor. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And make sure you tap that like button for me, guys. Oh. Yeah, a diamond like every 75. Honestly, a diamond every 100. Um, I believe, and like there's like a 1% chance of it spawning. That might be all we have on this whole lake. Is just a doe. It doesn't make sense to me though. What also doesn't make sense is how she's calm right now whenever I'm 140 yards out. Yeah, could be more, could be less. Oh, I didn't see that you said 75 to 100. I just seen the 75. That one singular bird chirp. Come on, game. Now this lake, I haven't found a good vantage point to come in on this lake yet. $25 diamonds through your fallow grind at 1,000 kills. That's actually pretty insane. You know, it's crazy. I think besides a great one, my favorite. Oh, look at that! They're over there. Is that where that mythical? Yeah, that is where that mythical is. Look at that. Okay. We have a shooter 3. A not shooter 3. Shooter 3. Teach that wolf to mess with me. Took the leader of their pack. Oh, look at how big he is. 293 to 354. It's a diamond potential. He's huge. He's huge. Oh my lord. Where'd he go? There he is. Guys, could this be our first diamond? I mean, it very well could be. I mean, he's literally massive, guys. Alright, we're going to do this a different way. I don't think they're far enough out. No. A long shot with a 30-30. If he gets out of those trees and turns. Oh, what? Did I not get vitals? Oh, I had to have. I had to have. This far out, 30-30, I had to have for him to drop that fast. Alright, I just want to go get him. That would be awesome if he ends up being a diamond and we just like absolutely sniped him with the 30-30. Like 60 yards out of range. Yeah, I mean, I know the odds of him being diamond are pretty slim. However, with that score rating, I mean, he had a higher chance of being diamond than he did not being diamond. However, he's not a level 5, he's level 4. Oh, we got him. Vitals, baby. We got him. Vitals, baby. No, it doesn't. It doesn't have good penetration at all. Good boy. I mean, given, like, if by some a crazy instance he is diamond, that might be one of my favorite diamonds. The fact that I absolutely laid into him with the 30-30 from almost 200, I think it was like a 250 to 260 rating, 250 to 260 yards out. Just absolutely sniped him. He might still get taxied just for the heck of it, honestly. Just because why not? I mean, I don't know, his rack is huge. His rack is huge. There's no doubt about that. Alright, where are we at here? Where are we at here? Oh, we're over here. Is that him there? Yeah, it is. Oh my gosh, he was off by less than 2. Look at how huge he is. We still taxied him. Oh my gosh. What a champ, dude. He's huge. Absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. Wibble wobble with the #1 fan. Imagine that's our max. It's not. But imagine it was, though. That would be pretty wild. Is there a reason why the mule deer aren't down here, or... Okay, so I'll be right back. I have to go to the bathroom. Oh, real quick. Real quick break. This might be the last one we hit. Last tent. I swear, there's wolves absolutely everywhere. It's ridiculous. It's tough out here. I'm getting ready to hop off. I gotta go and hanging out with the girlfriend this weekend. Where's that level 4 at? Level 4's late to the party. Well, that's the second biggest one there. Wait. No, it's not. That's the second biggest one there. Oh, he's right here. Look at that. Alright guys, that's going to conclude it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves, and yeah, like, subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. Peace out, guys.